What is up, Retro Maniacs? My name is Mike. His name's EP. His name's Joe. We're not here to give you one. We are not here to give you two. We're here to give you 3 cards you need for your retro PC. All right, I have something special this week because I have it's probably the second ever sponsored card because Tyler Simmons sponsored a card for you at one point,
yes,
Joe. But
that's true.
Mine this week is from an upstart little channel on YouTube called Baseball Card Collector Investor Dealer. Oh, yeah, there's a dealer too. Baseball Card Collector Investor Dealer. Look for his channel. He's trying to grow the channel, just a small channel out there. But he had a really interesting video he posted just a couple of days ago. It was about the disparity in price of some of the numbered cards from like the 90s to the early 2000s. We pick cards all the time that we go, how in the world is this card numbered to this and not worth this much? So mine's pushing the limits a little bit this week. This is a little higher price, but it's a great example. And I'm stealing his card. It was the 2003 Fleer box score, first edition parallel of Derek Jeter. Look at it. Nice looking card there. This card is numbered out of 100. It sold for $40. Now, as Chris was saying in his video, he compared it to a 1999 Upper Deck Ultimate Victory that was numbered out of 100 that sold for $376. He also gave a litany of other cards from the 90s that were numbered out of 100. Go check out his video. He could really use the views. And if you don't subscribe. He's just a little channel trying to grow, but he does good work out there. I joke, of course, he's the best one out there.
King of the nerds.
This is really cool. $40. The card, I believe, was sold. I'm sure after his video, somebody snatched it up right away because it should be snatched up. But I loved the video. I loved this card. Derek Jeter card numbered out of 100 for only $40. What are we even doing here?
I saw that video myself. I was like, this is, I mean, he is must-watched YouTube. As much as we say Alico is, and Little Victory is somebody that me and Joe like as well. So like when I saw that video, I wasn't really gonna watch a video, and I saw the headline. I saw it was from him, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch it. And it is, I mean, it's mind blowing, right? These like 1999 cards are all worth so much compared to cards just from 2 or 3 years later, and it's pretty wild. The card's amazing. Like all the cards you showed, they're numbered to 100. They're all freaking cool, right? But there's something about the 90s cards. He even said it in the video. There's something about those 90s cards. There was more competition. They were trying more different stuff, and it's one point that he made that I was like, this makes a lot of sense. It's from 1999, not 2000, whatever, which we were still in 2000. So it feels like this is like an ancient card to some people, and so just to have something from that era is cool. I love it. I love the card. Jeter, of course, the captain. One of the best.
We all know. It's because 1999 was the greatest year for cards ever.
Yeah, of course.
Fight us in the comments.
Yeah.
Fight us in the comments. I mean, there's no doubt. So about Chris Sewell, if you have not watched my 8 Questions with Chris Sewell, look for it. I mean, that's amazing.
What are you doing?
Content. Yeah, what are you doing? He's awesome. Like you said, EP, appointment viewing for all of us, I'm sure. The card itself, that's one of those cards, and I mentioned it, I forget, I think it was like the Hall of Fame, the Canton Bound or whatever set, where if you were going through your cards and you hadn't gone through cards in a while and you're going through, you're like, I just hit the jackpot, right? This is what one of those cards, like, holy shit, a numbered Derek Jeter to 100. I could probably put that expansion on the house, and then you look it up and it's $40. Kind of crazy. I might be the baseball expert, but I'm not a huge baseball fan. But I know who Derek Jeter is. More than Chat GPT, I believe. They still think he's Mike Piazza, but yeah. But that's real. I need to watch that video. It is in my queue.
And you and Derek Jeter share the same nickname.
Captain. We are both the captain. Yeah, that is smart. Good point, Mike.
All right, EP, what do you have for us this week?
Well, I've often said that when I go looking for one of these cards, I usually go into my PC box and something up. And this one is a core EP card. I love it. It's only $1. It's 25 cents to 50, 50 cents with shipping on ComC. It is a 1993-94 Skybox Showdown series, so it's an insert card of Alonzo Mourning and Shaquille O'Neal together on the same card. And if you're a fan from that era of basketball, like that one, there's just something about that card on the back. It shows their matchups against each other over the course of like the last 4 matchups they had against each other. Just very, very cool. One of the cool cards, super cheap, and get 2 Hall of Famers on the same card.
Wow. Back to the Alonzo Mourning cards. I was wondering what we were going to get back to him.
Half of one, right?
Half of one. Yeah, just half.
Yeah.
So he's also the guy that likes to do the cards with multiple players in it. So this is totally on brand for EP. I love those cards though. And like they not only were the fronts interesting, like like that's a card that you want to flip it over and see how they did against each other. Like, I don't know. So I could actually look at a card. Tell me, EP, how'd they do? Who
I mean, they each scored like 30-ish points a game, and Shaq had a few more rebounds and a few more blocks, but I mean, the two of the like giants of that era of basketball.
Alonzo Mourning kind of gets lost in the shuffle a little bit, but he was really good. It just played in that era where there were so many really good big men that he's kind of forgotten about. Yeah, but he was fantastic, and I'm not just kissing up to EP. He was actually good.
Yeah. Like, what is going on here? Again, I'm the basketball expert. I don't watch a lot of basketball though, but I even know who Alonzo Mourning is. I will say though,
because of this guy on this
because
show.
of this guy, it's all EP.
Yeah.
I will say though, have you guys seen the video of Shaq leaving the set during a live show because he had to pee? Did you guys catch that
I
video?
haven't seen that one. No.
Oh my! He just got up, goes, "Oh, not gonna make it," and he just like left. Shaq transcends basketball.
Yeah.
I mean,
he really does.
He's such a great character. And EP, a dual card, very on brand, a dollar card, very on brand. Alonzo Mourning, I mean, EP fever dream right there for sure.
All right, Joe. Captain Joe, I apologize. Captain Joe, wrap us up. Or beam us up, whatever you're going to do.
I will be, I like it. I will beam you up to the third card. So this card, I might be disqualified. This might be outside of the retro range. I might be slightly disqualified. So that's fine. Comment down below. I'm sure Bob Booza will. I have talked about Star Trek cards a handful of times on this program. There are some people, just a handful. No. Actually, on this program, probably it is just a handful. But on the channel, watch out. But I will say, I like Star Wars as well. People are shocked by this. And there are some people out there who actually watch this show and don't watch the podcast. For those people, I'm going to show you my card. It is from 1977, so a little outside that retro range. But I'm going to go with card number 1, 1977 Topps. Luke Skywalker blue rookie card or first year card, Mike. I'll leave that to you. I know you don't like
first appearance. Yeah.
First appearance card. There we go. This was gifted by friend of the channel, JB. Thank you, JB, for this. It will make its way in the display at some point. I know JB hooked them up with one. This is one of those just iconic cards. This is probably why when he was watching what was his name, Allen Guinness get killed. Right as they're getting
Alec.
Yeah.
You're close.
At least I did say Ewan McGregor, so I mean it could have been that, but
I think that would have been better, wouldn't it?
It might have been. I don't know, but
I'm proud of you making the connection, though. I'm proud of you making the connection. Yeah,
good job. Like that.
Yeah.
Yes, I've watched the movies. EP. I can't watch the crap IP they're putting out now, but I watch the movies and I like the movies.
Andor's fantastic. I'm sorry.
EP, this is not your time. Okay, but anyway. This card, pretty cool card. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't have it's not the C3PO or anything, but it's a pretty well known card, and you can pick this up for under $20, depending on the grade. Obviously, if you get a raw one that's in roughest shape, you can get it for $20. But yeah, I mean, I figured I talk about Star Trek. I got to give Star Wars a little bit of love for you Star Wars folks out there. So there it is. That's my card this week. And an SGC 3. Thank you again, JB. I can't thank you enough for that gift.
We talk a lot about how we're kind of all shifting more toward non-sports stuff. And like, to me, that card is, as a huge Star Wars fan, like, to me, that card is one of the most iconic cards. I probably would put that on Mount Rushmore of iconic cards, in non-sports cards. from any era, let alone from the 1970s. So that's a cool card. I love it. It's very, very cool. Good job, Joe.
I got
Okay.
two things here. First of all, JB, sounds like you have to send him the C3PO card. Get on that.
The error card.
The
I mean,
error
if
card,
you're-
yeah. We know what we're talking about.
little-
yeah, that's a Joe Day card right there.
And two, that card has great eye appeal for
Mm.
3.
I was
Beautiful
looking and I'm like,
card.
how is this?
It's
a
so centered.
3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's centered. The corners look pretty solid. I don't know. SGC a little rough on those vintage cards, but yeah,
really.
it's a beautiful presenting 3 for sure.
I love Star Wars. You guys will never know, but I had a birthday party back in 1977, I guess it was, and it was at my brother and sister-in-law's house. Not even sure if they were married at the time. It was in an upstairs apartment, and all I got was Star Wars toys for that birthday. Best birthday ever. Those cards, I bought tons of those at the Stop and Go down from my house.
The
So
stop and go.
Stop and
Yes.
Go. So
Oh,
just
yeah.
amazing. I was so into Star Wars. I feel like I need to get into more of that older stuff like that, because that was one of the first things I collected that I remember really collecting. So I feel like maybe at some point, maybe a part way through the year resolution might be to start building my vintage Star Wars
There
PC.
you go.
I don't
like
know.
it.
Don't hold me to it, but
Yeah.
The
I like
the
it.
Darth Vader with the weird black plastic cape and the red lightsaber that
Oh,
folds
yeah.
out of
I
his arm.
had the
It's like-
Jawa with the vinyl cape, which
Oh,
those
really?
things
Wow.
loose are even
Imagine
worth
what
a
those are.
fortune.
Imagine what some of those are worth.
If
now.
somebody
Ooh.
would have just told me don't open any of
Don't
these,
open,
I would have
buy me
cried.
buy me 2 of each.
Right.
Buy me 2 of each.
Yeah,
Right.
Open one to save. I mean, come on, obviously.
if you were a kid that didn't want to rip the figures out and play with them, you're weird.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
rich,
Yeah.
but you're weird.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, guys, those were 3 great choices as always. And thanks again to the Baseball Card Collector Investor Dealer for sponsoring this episode. Other than that, we will see you next week. Take care, guys.
See you, boys.
See ya.